Alright guys, so I'm in the car. I just wanted to do a quick reaction to Star Wars Episode 9, the teaser trailer. One thing that I haven't really covered too much on this channel is how much of a massive Star Wars fan I am. On this channel I do a lot of comic book stuff and I do a lot of, DC, Marvel, but Star Wars is up there with those, just as important to me in my life. It's made just as much of an impact on me. And I have been following Star Wars since I was little, very, very little. But today is the day in Chicago. They have the Star Wars celebration going on. I was watching it. I just got off work and I was watching it live. I went to lunch with my girlfriend, and while we were walking around the mall, I had the celebration live streaming because I knew they were going to release a trailer. I was sitting there waiting. And it did not disappoint. I am super hyped. I know that there's been a lot of controversy in the Star Wars world right now because of The Last Jedi. Let me give you just a quick rundown of this newest trilogy. Well, in the prequel trilogy. Not a big fan of the prequel trilogy. There are aspects of it I like, lore of it that I like, but the movies I kind of can't watch. They're just too difficult for me to get through. The original trilogy, obviously, legendary, the best thing ever. And then when it comes to the new trilogy, Force Awakens, I've never been so hyped for a movie in my life. Over superhero movies, anything, most hype I've ever had for a movie was Force Awakens. It did not disappoint. I adore that movie. Fantastic movie. Fantastic continuation of the story. The Last Jedi, I like too. I'm not a fan that's against it. I thought it was an interesting take. I think there were some things they probably could have done a little bit better when it came to some plot points. But overall, that movie I thought was epic. I thought it gave a lot of insight that you do not see in the Star Wars universe. I thought it gave a lot of interesting ideas for that. There were a lot of things in that movie that I never thought they would do in a Star Wars movie, and they did it, and it was awesome. And I think people are going to like that movie even more once this new one comes out. Now, they've released a title. I won't tell you what it is quite yet. I think I'm going to have it in the title, but we'll see. So this trailer came out, it's just a teaser. We see, a lot of stuff. We see Leia. We see Lando. Billy D. Williams Lando. We see Rey. We see Finn. We see Poe. We see a narration by one Mark Hamill, who died in the last movie, and he's now probably going to be a Force ghost. The things he said, I got tears in my eyes from the things he was talking about. No one's ever really gone. He brings that back up. We'll always be with you. It's a lot of quick flashes. Rey does an interesting flip into a TIE fighter to take it down, which is pretty epic. And it looks... J.J. Abrams is a genius. I loved Force Awakens, and it's literally a mirror of the teaser for Force Awakens, because I remember when that trailer came out, and I was excited for that one. But it's pretty much a mirror of the trailers he's been doing for these movies, and I'm so glad he's back. I think he's the only person that can tie this together and make it a cohesive trilogy, and it is the final final movie in the Skywalker Saga, meaning after this, no more Skywalkers, no more of the legacy characters. No, is that what they're called? Legacy? I don't remember. No more of the characters from the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, this trilogy. They may do some spin-offs of some characters from them, but they're not going to be introducing any Skywalker stuff. This is going to be the final say and the final word from that crazy 9-movie long story. I am so excited. I cannot wait. The end of the teaser, you get a very specific laugh from a certain villain that I'm not going to say who it is. You need to watch the trailer. But it's completely warping my mind. It's literally going to be the villains and the heroes from the original trilogy guiding the new heroes and villains from the new trilogy into a new conclusion, where you're going to have spirits versus spirits and characters versus characters in real life. It's going to be epic. And I can't tell you how it's going to end. I can't tell you who's going to die. I can't tell you who's going to live. Can't tell you who's related to who or who's alive and who's dead, but what I can tell you is it's gonna be epic. And I only leave it to J.J. Abrams to put this together and wrap it up. And I trust J.J. Abrams completely with this, and I cannot wait. That's really all I have to say. I just can't wait. So the title is Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of the Skywalker. Rise of the Skywalker. Because it's the final say in the Skywalker Saga. And what that tells me is we're going to see some Leia, we're going to see some Luke, and we're going to probably get a reveal of a Skywalker relative. I mean, you got Kylo Ren as well, so maybe that's it. I just pulled in my garage, but you're going to have Kylo Ren as well, so he's also a Skywalker. I'm super excited for his story, his helmet. He's putting it back together. He's not just going to say screw it to the helmet. He's going back, and he's going to follow his grandfather's footsteps. Not accurately, but he's going to follow him, and maybe completely accurately follow him in his footsteps, if you know what I mean. But that's all I got to say. I cannot wait to see what happens with this movie. The hype is real. I already have more hype for this movie than I did for The Last Jedi, which I had quite a bit of hype for. This is going to be insane. I hope that this is what everyone's been looking for. I hope it brings together the Star Wars community like we need in our country right now. We need just unity, and I think this movie will do it, at least for Star Wars fans. So what are your thoughts on the teaser trailer? Let me know. I'm gonna watch it like 10 more times. Let me know what you think, and that's all I have for now.